Are we creating the next AI apocalypse? The AI Terminator. What's the deal, family? What's the word? What's the word? Dream Hard here for another one. Yes, I wanted to dive deep into the fold in this AI evolution that's happening right now. And it's just based off of some videos that I've been seeing. And boy, is it interesting. And sure enough, we have to be mindful and thorough about the moves that's coming, the now time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give the family some strategies to use AI for their benefit, because boy, oh boy, the way you can use this to manifest your reality is amazing. Absolutely amazing time to be alive. Hey, enjoy the ride. All right, so hey, but we do also got to understand the opposite side of the spectrum, the opposite side of the pole of that thing. And essentially, hey, we got to be privy and ready for any kind of termination or kind of advancements of this illusion, which might be a good thing in the grand scheme of things. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to it. But first, before we start, I wanted to show y'all this video because we are far gone from this. Check this out. We are absolutely removed from this time, baby. Hey, I cannot make it up. It is gone and gone good.
Hi, Cheney.
Hold on. Let me try it again. You know, StreamYard be messing boys up. It's all good though. Still fuck with you, StreamYard. Let's see. Okay, there it go.
Bye.
Boys used to be outside. Boys used to be outside. Shit. Outside. See, you know what's so interesting? And then Cardi B just came out with a song called Outside. What's interesting is that touch, that physical touch. You know what I'm saying? That physical element of people being together, congregating, and, you know, having this experience of being, you know, just being you in front of somebody. That's the real game, and that's the real power. But the world we're moving into, that shit is non-existence. Basically, it's about to be non-existence, because what's happening is something in the evolution, or something that has to happen for this, you know, illusionary construct to move around. You feel me? Boy, what a time it was to be alive. Now don't kid yourself. That boy's still, you know, kicking it and stuff. Boys are still out here trying to get to that vibe and stuff like that, right? But with the inundation of, what do you say, like the YN energy, and, you know, people becoming more and more fearful, their nervous system just shot. Niggas don't want to get together and play dominoes, spades, and kick it. You feel me? Or just laugh and smile. We're in this flux with this damn cell, because this is basically a cell inside of you. We're looking down all day instead of looking up and vibing. But in the grand scheme of things, there is some benefits to this AI wave that's about to happen, and I'm about to share that with y'all right now. Because again, essentially, hey, you chose to be down here in this particular time, and in you choosing it, there has to be a reason. I'm gonna tell y'all a few of what I think that reason might be, just based off of the Christ consciousness ones having a mind to maneuver through this AI thing. But I'm definitely going to give y'all the strategies to use this AI, because I don't want the kid. We cannot kid ourselves. Do not play with this right now. This is your time to turn up and turn out. I'm telling you, if you can do that, if you can actually transform your mind into saying, let me use it for my greatness, let me use it as a tool for me, then essentially what will happen is you'll understand why you came down here in the first place. So we ain't running, we ain't cowering, but we are aware and we are observing the play at hand, because essentially there is a bigger play that's going to take this illusion out. And it's just for the ones that can see, first eye, the ones that can see, to utilize it to their advantage and to be able to understand what this actually is. But let me show you know what? Let me show y'all some videos real quick of this AI stuff, because this shit been tripping me out. So we was on the Patreon the other day, and we was diving deep into some of these AI generated images, or I guess they're videos, right? And the funny thing is, this shit is getting to a place of realism where you just don't even know what to do. You just here basking in the experience. So hold on, because I gotta go to the other page. I guess they want me to, okay, hold on. So that's AI rappers, right? Check this shit out. Let's see it. AI rappers, the world is coming to the end. It's over. God.
From the bottom, now the whole team shining. Checks on me. Loyalty, the only thing I'm signing.
Back. They would try to play an ad, and see that Worldstar is trash. Worldstar is a funny thing. All right.
They try to box me in, but I'm breaking out the cage, feeling this rage, turning a new page. Streets talking, gotta watch my back every day.
My own business, yeah, it's giving LLC. Stacking this paper, can't nobody mess with me.
Hell nah, she said, got my own businesses, get LLC. Stacking that paper, ain't nobody messing with me. Southwest up in this bitch. I'm an asshole too, because I ripped that shit. Yeah. Hey, that Kendrick verse was fire. That nigga Kendrick did it again on that Clips album. I know y'all seen the leak. He did it again. That hoe is fire. Y'all check it out if y'all haven't. So you know that 2D model of what they're showing, especially with like somebody being a rapper, you feel me? Like, now we got to understand that the game has changed. But again, we don't want to be afraid. We want to be able to utilize it for our advantage, for our mental alchemy, if you will. Because shit, why not? Why couldn't you utilize it for your mental alchemy? You feel me? It's a form of visual, it's a form of vision that you're seeing with this 2D spectrum. And then we also know that the astral first is what? Imagination, visualization, and then it comes down into the third dimension. So the ones who's ready and the ones who knows is going to utilize this thing to their advantage and run it up, because essentially the mind is all, the universe is mental. And in order to control your universe, you're going to have to control your mind. And boy, oh boy, what a tool we have at our disposal, baby. Because man, it is something else. Let me show y'all this other AI video. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Worldstar again. Worldstar again. I didn't even know Worldstar was still up. Ain't that a bitch? Here we go. So now they got the AI influencers doing their thing. You feel me? Chaos in the blood, baby.
Come sharking with me, y'all. The niggas is outside. Ooh, y'all, look at him.
What's up?
He is so fine, y'all. Hey.
Hey, where you from?
These niggas think this shit like.
Step 1, don't be dumb like me and glue your eyeballs.
Oh shit, see, that's how this thing wanna do all that slow motion. Even the AI now can't even play it. God damn, ain't that a bitch? Well, y'all get the idea. This AI models or influencer type of energy is creating a certain narrative, if you will. It's creating a certain push to sell things, make things happen, make people believe in a particular way, right? I know y'all been seeing the YouTube faceless YouTube pages where these boys is dropping nothing but spiritual light and they not even saying nothing. And in them not saying nothing, or it's a computer saying everything, and it's just giving out a whole bunch of information on spirituality. Absolutely amazing, dog. I'm like, what? Hey, that shit fire. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? All they doing is putting it in Chat GPT. Say, hey, I just want you to say this. And then they putting it in some kind of voice generated thing. And then that thing is saying whatever it's supposed to say. You feel me? Damn, what? You see, they trying to play us, boy. Oh, why they trying to see? They trying to stop us. Hey, I just seen the funniest shit, boy. Somebody said, hold on, let me read it. Somebody had put in my comments. I said, this shit is crazy. Look, hold on. Shout out to the God whoever said this. Ha! This just happened an hour ago, nigga. Somebody said, I can't. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, somebody said, I'm trapped by constant attacks by the system. They must feel that I have the potential to be very dangerous to them. You know what I said, the dream. I said, the mind is all. That nigga said, they must feel that I have the potential to be very dangerous to them. This nigga said he JC for real. That nigga said he Jesus Christ in the flesh. I keep on getting attacked by the system. I said, oh, these people out here is going crazy, boy. Shout out to the God, though. That's funny as hell, boy. Hell no. Okay, so y'all seen that other AI video. I don't know why it's not playing, but it's all good. Oh, let me show you the funniest one, though. Hold on. We got to get to the funny one. You know how Dream do. Fuck that. Hey, hold on. Let's see. Let me see. Is it this? Hold on. It might be this. Okay, it's this one. I know. Check this shit out. Hold on. What? She came out blasted. Oh, let's turn that up a little bit. Let's go back. This is all AI, y'all. That's fly, nigga. So even when you seeing this, the level of gas or the level of manipulation that can happen in these videos is absolutely insane. You feel me? They going off too. They What? Hold on, dog. That old white, that old lady said, "You ugly as fuck, nigga." Hold on. Uh, and then look, whoever made this put the black and the white against each other. The race war is beginning, baby. What? And every black person in McDonald's, this shit crazy. Hey, chaos in the blood, baby. Oh my God. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. That shit funny. And just understand just understand the things you can do with this AI video thing now, right? Y'all be scrolling on Instagram and shit like that, right? And Twitter or whatever, X and Facebook and shit. The stuff you can do now. Oh boy. So now just let's project out because cool, you can still sense that's an AI thing, right? But we're not even the shit. 2026, that shit gonna be flawless. You feel me? 2027. And they really don't even have to give you a full-length movie. This TikTok generation or whatever, it's 30-second clips. Ugh. And make you move. Hell, somebody said I was AI. I did a video. I clipped up a video of myself, and somebody said, "Yeah, that's AI." I said, "Damn, I know I look good, but goddamn, I didn't know it's that perfect shit." They probably just hear my voice like this nigga sound like a robot for real. This nigga talk slow than a bitch. That gotta be AI. That must be the old version of AI too. Say, dog. I said, "Oh shit." That nigga thought I was AI for real. Nah, that's AI. I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "All right, bet. Fuck it. I'll take it." Shit. Nah, look. They've been having what is that? Let me see if I can find it. I have one. Say they fucking my nigga Yaki up, nigga, like a motherfucker. They going for theirs with Yaki like he just been AI. You feel me? They fucking this nigga up. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all what it is. This is the potential that it can be.
Most people who die in their sleep experience 3 seemingly innocent symptoms that they tragically ignore until it's too late. Number 1, they wake up at 3 a.m. every night to pee. Number 2, they sometimes hear ringing in their ears. Number 3, their hair starts thinning unexpectedly, just like mine did.
Hey, they fucking my nigga Yaki up, nigga. I was talking to Yosef yesterday about it. He said, shit, they got some AI videos of him too and shit. I said, oh shit, that's crazy. I said, well, I can't wait until they do me. That shit gonna sound like a robot. A cool ass robot though, but it's gonna sound like, damn. Hold on, let me see. There's another one, I think. I think I got another one. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Another Yaki one. Damn, what'd I do with it? Fuck it. It's all good. And then look, I seen this Lalela Africa. I don't know if this is AI or what. Cause I'm tripping. I'm like, damn, wait, why is it? I said, is this Lalela Africa? I'm trying
It's like my grandmother. She say, I'm doing something bad. She said, go get me the switch so I can switch your bad behavior to good behavior. They didn't say, get a stick. They said, go get me the switch. Like, I'm going to switch this behavior. And we just say, oh, old people say that. No, that's something. They're going to switch your bad behavior to good behavior.
Now that might not be AI, but this shit is fucking me up. I got a second guess and second look. You feel me? I'm gonna be like, wait, hold on. You gotta kind of look pretty hard because some of that flare or whatever that thing they got on them screens they got on, it's kind of fucking up your eyes and shit. You be like, hold on now, is this AI too? God damn. So, hey, the time is here, and as you can see, these 2D models of what you're seeing on these screens is actually impressive. And, we got to look into actually what's going to happen in 2026, which is the 10-year, which is a 1, right? Which is zeros and 1, which is the new creation story. So now with the zeros and 1s happening, this new creation that's in existence with this AI is something that we want to take advantage of right now. And I'm going to show y'all how to do it right now. Because at the same time, at the end of the day, hey, it's here, baby, and there's nothing else we can do. It says AI doesn't have to be evil to destroy humanity. If AI creates a system where the wrong things are incentivized, things could go wrong. That's Elon Musk. So, there's people that have this sort of pessimistic energy towards it, and it's understandable, and we get it, right? And it's one of those things that you just got to be mindful of in whatever time that be, 2040 or whatever, right? But at the same time, at the end of the day, the one thing I want us to take advantage of is how can we utilize it now? How can we actually turn up now? How can we actually set our power up right now for this new tool that's provided to us? Because remember when the internet came, the internet wasn't a bad thing, right? It was just a thing that was happening. It was just people did perceive it as bad because they were used to newspapers and books or whatever and magazines. But now the internet came and it shut all of that stuff down. And so now we're getting information quicker, and and we're getting more perspectives. So instead of one company feeding us ideas, now we get perspectives from the masses alike, and people just with the minds or whatever, or people that is trying to harm you. So it's just up to you to have the intuition, the power to understand what's for you and what's against you. You feel me? I wanted to show y'all this real quick because this is an important video. This goddess was dropping on this AI thing. Let me see if I can find. Okay, I know where it's at. Here we go. Y'all check this out. Because she was dropping on this thing on how to utilize it right now.
It is what is called the law.
I think we need to move away from preparing kids.
Wait, hold on. I don't know why StreamYard be fucking it up.
It is what is called the law.
I think we need to move away from preparing kids for jobs, because jobs are going to change, and that much we can guarantee. And that also means moving away from coupling identity to jobs. We have to move away from that entire philosophy, right? That idea that we learn, we work, we retire, that's all changing. So instead, we encourage kids to lean into the problems that they want to solve, the skills that they want to adopt, and the amazing ways that they want to change the world. I mean, tell kids about the robots and the AI systems that they'll be living with and ask them what they want to do with it. I think we need to move away from preparing kids for jobs.
So, hey, shout out to the goddess. So now, obviously, with this AI revolution coming, now the mind has to go into a space of, understanding what the world is actually going to, and this outdated way of teaching is not serving anybody in the grand scheme of things, if we're just being honest with ourselves. So the rote learning that they're teaching you in public school doesn't have anything to do with your career or how you expand. I mean, we knew that when we was kids. Like, you don't remember none of that stuff you learned in algebra or even the history class, Texas history and all that shit, right? So now all of a sudden you have to be mindful or be heru, courageous, in the aspect of you can see with these two eyes and with your first eye, with your intuition, that this thing is changing and we need to make plays for our youth in order for them to do their big one and get into their bag, whatever it might be, through passion, through their ability to understand that a piece of paper is not going to save you no more. And it's slowly and surely happening where the matrix is crumbling, and you just have to be with it. You feel me? See, people want to stick to the old because that's what they've been programmed with, the old outdated system. These young kids don't give a fuck about none of that. They're caring about the new, the wave, because they're in a fresh start, right? Some of them came back just to experience this time of a fresh start where there is no systematic control. So like in my video, I was talking about at the beginning of the year, how this time is going to change. Essentially, these small group things, or like these private schools where kids are learning through their community, is happening. And it's going to happen at a larger faster, massive rate. And I would even predict as fast as 2030. You feel me? But that's a good thing because, hey, see at the top, information is endless, right? In this technology thing that we're in. So now it's just about, okay, who's going to put their kids in the best position to succeed through learning and through, growth of this reality that we're in. So now you just got to be mindful of that time that's coming. And I'm going to show y'all some plays that y'all can do to actually turn up and turn out on y'all destination. Shout out to that goddess right there. So one video I'm going to show y'all real quick before we get to it is I want to show y'all Reverend Ike, and we're reading his book in the Patreon, or I'm reading it in the Patreon, because this is going to help the family right here. Where is it at? Did I save it? Damn, I probably didn't even. Hold on, let me see. I might have. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now y'all check this out. Shout out to the God, the Reverend, the Great, the GOAT, Ike.
Using your imagination to see yourself being, doing, and having the good which you desire. And there's a very beautiful scripture in the Old Testament. Stand you still and see the salvation of the Lord. Further, that verse of scripture says, you shall not need to fight in this battle. Stand you still and see the salvation of the Lord. Stop fighting with things. Stop striving with things. Stop beating your head against a stone wall. Still your mind. Still your nerves. Relax. And visualize. See things as you would have them to be. See yourself already being, doing, and having the good which you desire in your mind. Lift your eyes above the appearance of obstruction and limitation. Lift your eyes above things as they appear and see things as you want them to be. See yourself as you want to be. See yourself.
The Great Reverend Ike. So obviously he's talking about visualization, imagination, right? And he's tapped into a specific way of seeing it in your mind's eye. Cool. Through your imagination, which we know is a big part of your spiritual growth and progression. You have to see yourself as a winner in order to be that nigga, that bitch. You feel me? This blue sky thinking has to be constantly, repetitiously going through your mind. And the blue sky thinking is just seeing yourself happy, joyous, progressive, strong, so on and so forth. So when D-Ray and I was first getting this house about 9 years ago, before we got it, we put up in our apartment, we put up it was a Mind movie on our TV screen, on our flat screen TV screen, right? And it would just loop over and over and over again into rooms and a home and a house, right? With a big backyard and all of that, right? And we would see that constantly as we came in the house, in the apartment, and we would see the Mind movies happening over and over and over again, right? We physically imposed ourselves, or virtually imposed ourselves, in trips that we have taken. You feel me? Like the backside, the behind the scene of it was whatever, some Cancun or something, and sure enough, boom, it happens, right? So these Mind movies are a great way and a great tool for you to utilize in this AI evolution that's coming on. Because again, now if you can make the damn movie, then oh happy day, physically impose yourself in the movie. Look, D-Ray has been playing with the ChatGPT, literally placing our home, because we're renovating our house and stuff like that, like getting stuff painted and things of that nature, like physically putting the picture in ChatGPT and telling her what she wanted to look like, and voila, it's actually coming about. So now your two eyes is activated, because your two eyes is still connected to your first eye, right? So this Oculus that we're having now can be utilized for us to manifest and bring forth a reality that we want to see based on the Mind movies. The Mind movies you create in this AI revolution is going to change your life if you know how to utilize it, and if you know what you're doing. All you got to, so now, because look, even in ChatGPT right now, you can physically put yourself as a picture, whatever picture you're in, right? And it's not going to be you, because they change you for some reason. But eventually it's going to get to where they keep you and then change your clothes or change your fit, right? Or how you know how you see yourself. Like if you want to be more muscular, if you want to be more lean, right? If you want a fat ass, you feel me, ladies? So now all of a sudden you putting yourself in these ChatGPT, these AI videos, and you can see with these two eyes, right? Your vision desired based off of you repetitiously seeing it. And now you're creating the reality, because the feeling good response is the only thing that matters, right? So now you feel good seeing this image of you physically moving, physically imposed, right? And guess what happens? Sure enough, the Heru comes on, the light comes on. Heru is light. So now the light follows you, or you follow a trail of light that leads you to that reality. Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, I'm just telling y'all what it is. Hey, utilize this shit for you. You can win right now. I'm telling you, it's over with. And hey, you know how symbols is a language of the subconscious mind, right? So how much could you do with AI in the aspect of symbols that's letting you create it so quickly, so assertively? Seeing yourself with a stack of money. Now I'm just telling y'all what it is. Hey, niggas lean with the ego. We're gonna talk about that too. But right now, hey, put your image up. You know what I'm saying? Do you, whatever that might look like. You feel me? Because at the same time, at the end of the day, we have to understand that we placed this AI here for us in this specific time. So a lot of times what's happening is the the people that have a fear-mongering mindset, they don't want to see change, and they believe somebody's actually trying to hurt them. Like I said, these people don't have no more power than you. They just have the fiat dollar that they created. And you're believing that they're more powerful because in survival mode, that fiat dollar is a lot. But if you're able to embrace the change and understand that this change is going to work out for you regardless, then oh, happy day. Because remember, in Terminator, right? In the Terminator movie, remember Terminator 1, Arnold Schwarzenegger was the Terminator. But then what happened? Terminator 2, Judgment Day comes out, and John Connor, which is basically Jesus Christ, JC John Connor, right? Or Heru, let's just say the light. And Sarah Connor, his mother, which is Mary Magdalene or Asit, right? Are imposed with who? Arnold Schwarzenegger or the Holy Spirit or Osar. You feel me? So the Trinity is right here. If you can see it, John Connor, Heru, Sarah Connor, Asit, and then Terminator coming back from the future to protect and serve his seed to get to the next level, to bring forth the level of consciousness to the world, is Arnold Schwarzenegger as Osiris or Osar. Absolutely amazing time that you're living in. And so now let's look at it symbolically, right? So symbolically, if we know Terminator or Arnold Schwarzenegger that's protecting John Connor is Osar, right? Then that means that's our subconscious mind and it has our back. So it's in protective mode, right? It's going to put us in the best situation possible. Remember in the movie, Arnold was putting John Connor in situations. He was like, I don't want to be in this situation. No, I don't want to go with you. Right? And he was like, man, just come on, nigga. He was just dragging him along. Hey, Grand Rising KJ, can you do them packages? Just put ones in them. Just ones. So all them packages you see, just put one. One. All right, thank you. Boom. So now John Connor, right? Heru is, he's trying to fight it, but he's the light. That's his seed, essentially, right? And he got his mama with him, Asit, which is magic, which she intuitively already knew that, oh shit, these machines is rising, the machines is coming, right? She was in her bag. They thought she was crazy. They put her in a sane asylum. Sane asylum is basically earth, or, the aspect of the egos that's locking you in this earth thing, right? John Connor is basically the light. He's going to save the day, but he is the light of Christ consciousness thinking. So Christ consciousness thinking, right, is you being able to know that you're never going to die. These AI machines, they get to the 3D model, right? When they become physically out of the 2D to the 3D. And now you got these robots right by you, right? Now, all of a sudden, you have a companion or something, right? That might take over the world one day, but who gives a fuck, because it's an illusion anyway. So now the only thing you got to do is utilize your Christ consciousness energy to be able to manipulate through this matrix when the robots do come and rise up. Because that's essentially what John Connor did. He was the one, the savior, right? That's you. That's all of us. See, Christ consciousness is not one person. It's an idea. It's an energy of people moving into a specific way of thinking, into a more enlightened state, just out of this world. So if you're still in this world, that means you're worried about the day-to-day fear-mongering kind of vibrational things that's happening in this world that you emotionally attached to. You got to take your emotions out of it, because again, these robots, they're definitely going to take their emotions out of it because they don't have no emotions. Look at this. The question is not whether intelligent machines can have any emotions, but whether machines can be intelligent without any emotions. Marvin Minsky, AI pioneer. So there really is going to be no emotional attachment to these robots, no real feeling, because they don't have no consciousness, right? So the stuff that you're seeing on the screen is not going to be is not going to flinch, essentially, right? It's not going to get angry, or it can portray that, but it doesn't really have the feeling of that can actually shift the person's being or shift the AI being, right? So I was telling Joseph about this yesterday. I said, look, going live is the way we're going to have to beat all of this, because essentially when you go live, right, you can interact with people, which I hate having a bad time of doing because I just be in the flow, but you can interact with your people that's watching you, right? And then as you interacting with the people that's watching you, they know, oh, okay, this ain't no AI nigga. You feel me? So that's probably what them Twitch kids already know unconsciously through them being the Christ figure that John Connor's returning. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is, baby. It's going down. Hey, this is the time to shine. What? Chaos in the blood. Hey, I can't make it up. I'm just telling you what it is. And then another aspect of it is that we have to keep our books. No way around it. You have to keep your books, because the books is also going to give you a nod to what's real and what's not. Like, you know, do you see all them fake AI videos of Yaki saying some bullshit, right? Soon enough, that thing can be transformed into, damn, I don't know if he really said this or not. But if you got his written material, right? If you got, you know, Brother Panic's written material, Phil Valentine's written material, right? Then, you know, the essence of it, the essence is in the book. You feel me? So look at this. Y'all remember the movie Fahrenheit 451? If y'all haven't seen it, go see it. I think it's on, what does it say? HBO original. Okay, cool. It says in a dystopian future where all books are banned and burned, a fireman rebels and begins to read in secret, discovering an underground rebellion determined to protect literature. Okay, so these books are going to be very important and very heavy, because you got to understand that it's a symbolic representation of a person, right? So because it's been written now, obviously, you know, they can do things to the books, but the books that you have right now or you're collecting right now is a good thing. Because essentially what's going to happen is boys going to remix books, like somebody remixed the Cyclomancy book already, crazy shit, right? So, you know, they remixed all of them different books. You know, they remixed the Bible shit. There's a few books that's been remixed, spiritual books that's been remixed already. Behold the Pale White Horse, that got remixed already, right? Not by the author either. So you got to understand, like, the books that you have now or you're collecting now is going to actually help you go back and reference a particular energy that this person was giving out. Very, very important to understand in this time. And this says, the absence of books symbolize a collapse of critical thinking and individuality under an oppressive regime. So now just imagine the robots do take over, right? and they are oppressing you in a particular way. Only thing you can actually run amok on is your knowledge. We're watching this show called C. It's on. It is on. I can't remember what it's on. It's on one of them channels. Just put in C. It's with Jason Momoa. We're finally on the 3rd season, and essentially, the whole world can't see. They're blinded, right? But there's a few people that still have sight, and these people that have sight is able to see the world and see the world as it is, right? And the dog and the girl and the son learn to read. Y'all got to go see this. It's trippy. And essentially what happened was, as they're reading, they're gaining, some clarity of what this world is. So then they want to go off and do their Hayroot or their big one based off of what they're reading. So reading is going to be fun to your mental right now, but then reading is going to be also important in the future. So don't throw away the books. You feel me? Hey, you want to keep these things because they're basically records of a person's ideas that's true to them and that meant something to you back in the day, which you can feed to your kids and so on and so forth. So now, getting back to the robots, just understand to the core, right, that as we go through this time that we're in, we want to be able to understand that we put this play in, we set this thing up for ourselves, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger coming back to protect John Connor, right? So he can get him to the future self is Osar protecting you. So you don't have to worry about nothing as long as you're in your walk of life and in your bag. So now what you really want to do is think about how can I utilize this thing, right, to my advantage. And I just gave y'all one way. Make them mind movies with this thing, right? Go for yours. Put yourself in the thing and make yourself do something, that you want to see come forth. You feel me? I can see y'all freaky asses now doing all type of shit. What? Hell nah, boy. Y'all, hey, I know y'all niggas. Y'all gonna be doing all type of shit with these videos. And just imagine in a way, God bless. Oh my God. See? Hey, sky's the limit. So y'all know where y'all mind's going real freaky. I see it. God damn, boys acting an ass in this bitch. So understand to the core, right? If you ain't utilizing this for yourself, then shit, I don't know what to tell you. You feel me? Because this is gonna help you understand the power of your mind. It's gonna help you push your mind to limits that you never seen, right? And these limits can be, there is no limits because you breaking the ceiling. You don't want to be stuck in the one-track mind thinking of this world based off of you are afraid or you don't really have no, you trying to be, what's that? Like these boys trying to be super protective and shit. You feel me? Like they tripping with themselves. You can utilize this stuff for your spirituality. And there's so many different ways you can do it. You just got to think outside the box. And if I was you, I would start thinking outside the box right now. You feel me? And like this goddess said, let me share it again so y'all can see it. Like this goddess said, she told y'all.
It is what is called.
I think we need to move away from preparing kids for jobs.
Well, I'm still doing that. Hold on. I don't know why it keeps on doing that. Let's try it again.
It is what is called the.
I think we need to move away from preparing kids for jobs because jobs are going to change, and that much we can guarantee. And that also means moving away from coupling identity to jobs. We have to move away from that entire philosophy, right? That idea that we learn, we work, we retire, that's all changing. So instead, we encourage kids to lean into the problems that they want to solve, the skills that they want to adopt, and the amazing ways that they want to change the world. I mean, tell kids about the robots and the AI systems that they'll be living with and ask them what they want to do with it. I think we need to move away.
And look, this ain't happening like people might say, oh, that's going to happen in 20, 30 years. No, this is happening now. I'm talking about the next 5 years, as fast as they see. When you seeing these fake videos and stuff, right, of them doing all this bullshit, essentially what you got to understand is that them fake videos can actually transform into robots eventually, right? With the skill. Look, here go another Yaki video they tripping with. This people right here, boy. I said, oh, they going for theirs with Yaki. They're not even trying to hear it.
Never eat these 3 foods before going to bed. Your body might pay the price without you even realizing it. The last one is the worst, and shockingly, we often give it to kids without thinking twice. First up, hot sauce. While it adds flavor, it's packed with capsaicin, which can irritate your digestive tract and loosen the esophagus.
They said hot sauce. Hot sauce. What? God damn, boys boys out here acting bad right now. They putting in whatever to make the and then this is my thing too. I don't know how they can, because there's a lot of these Yaki videos where they using him up like a sponge. And I guess because he's the nutritional influencer of this time. So, you know, they got Sabi videos too like that, right? But Yaki is getting used up like a bitch. Now, my thing is, when will they have the ability to copyright your image? Because these boys is taking these boys' images and going for theirs, right? And they don't even sound like the gods. You feel me? But hey, you know, all fair is love and war, right? What, you're gonna just sit there and be mad about it? You're just gonna have to recognize that this is happening. So then you got to be able to say, okay, how can I utilize it to my advantage?
Valve, allowing stomach acid to flood your throat for hours as you sleep, causing silent inflammation and cellular damage. Second, chocolate brownies. The sugar spike.
Nigga put in chocolate brownies. Hey, he didn't say chocolate, he said chocolate brownies for a fact. Nigga, this was an ad too. This is the fucked up thing. This was somebody's ad that they was promoting on Facebook. Crazy shit. I said, oh wow, they must think people are real slow or something. This shit crazy. What?
It causes a sharp rise in insulin, triggering adrenaline in the middle of the night.
Yaki ain't even that big no more.
Which stresses your heart and fragments your deep sleep, leaving you exhausted the next day. And the worst of all, cereal. Most kinds are full of refined carbs that spike your blood sugar up to 300% faster than regular sugar.
Now that's something Yaki would say. He probably say that. He probably say, stay away from the Lucky Charms, you know. But you know what's so crazy too? They could probably utilize Yaki's videos because he be so extreme with his shit. Like when he said don't drink water and shit like that, he be so extreme with his shit that, nigga, you don't know what you looking at, especially when that shit become alive, when it becomes real and shit. You don't know what you looking at. So now all of a sudden, shit, niggas might be like, yeah, Yaki will say some bullshit like that, so fuck it. Chaos in the blood. Hey, I'm just telling y'all what it is. You know, they probably like, fuck, hey, this nigga be saying some extreme.
Followed by a crash so intense your body thinks it's starving, leading to fat storage, cortisol release, and even disruptions in your breathing while you sleep. If you want to naturally lower cortisol, improve sleep, and help your body finally feel rested, I recommend Vital Herbs Shilajit. This powerful natural resin supports hormone balance,
Niggas trying to sell their product. Sheila G. Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. And you know what's so funny? That shit might work. Nigga might be like, well, fuck it. Let me just get this Sheila G anyway. Fuck the video. Fuck the video. Shit, let me just get some of this Sheila G anyway. I know it's fake, but fuck it. You feel me? Some of them TikTok things worked on my ass. I was like, oh, I know this is fake, but fuck it. Click, order. You feel me? Hey, what you gonna do? You feel me? Hey, if it works, it works. Shit. So, you know, take advantage of this stuff as the time is going, because embracing change is good. Remember, chaos is good. Chaos is just a potential energy you have in you. So I don't want nobody to run away from this moment that we're in, because essentially this is your time, right? That you chose to be down here to utilize this technology. I'm just giving you the remembrance that you came down here to do that. You are this Christ figure one, so they can't take that from you, nigga. You feel me? This is you. So how they gonna take an infinite being from you? They can't. There's no way. So you literally chose to be down here to create with these robots. And if you got caught in the ego blast of this thing and said, well, nah, fuck it. Hey, nah, this ain't natural. You know what I'm saying? This ain't natural. This ain't it. This ain't Mother Nature. Then you fucking up. Because again, in this illusionary construct that we're in, you literally chose to have this experience and partake in this experience. John Connors, y'all are, to be able to, you know, understand something new about yourself. Give me some questions, family. Give me some questions. What y'all got? What y'all got? What was it called? She legit. She legit. She legit. She legit to quit. She legit. I'm going to watch Terminator 2 again. Great way to connect with my inner teenager. Yeah, and just understand as you're watching it, because I remember the first time I watched that Terminator 2, I was blown away. I was like, oh shit, this is fly. You feel me? Everybody seen themselves as John Connor and shit, the kid, white kid and shit. And you know, we are that, right? You are the Heru, the Christ consciousness one, the JC, the Jesus Christ of your world. So as you get into more of your individuality of this thing and individuality on this earth realm, which is just your heart realm, earth realm, heart realm, then essentially once you understand the illusionary construct is set in, right? So now what do you do in order to move with something that you love to do, passionate about, that's going to make your adventure fun? The problem is people, when they get hurt, we feel stronger, melanated people. So you got to get over that hurt thing. The hurt thing is an illusion, right? It's part of the game down here, but you came down here to experience that. How do you climb back up? You feel me? Let me read something to y'all. Functionary, Dr. Blind. Let's see. Ein Sof, and Ein Sof first. So in the Kabbalistic text of this emanation, so y'all can understand deeper. Ein Sof. Okay, hold on. Find it. So I've seen it. Okay, here we go. This is Dr. Blind. Shout out to the God. Ein Sof, a Kabbalistic so-called Jewish mysticism phrase being the mathematical cube root of zero. So remember, zero is nothingness, right? Zero is chaos or the potential energy, or basically dark energy, or basically melanin, right? Nothing under its three forms. Nothing under these three forms. The endless, undulated, unimaginable, powerful, undifferentiated presence of God. So that's you as the all being, you feel me? The infinity, the infinite being, right? Of God, the all, the one, the raw God. The endless one. The Kabbalah explains that life is meant to be in the process of tikkunu, meaning repair, fix, or reconstruct. So I'm going to read that again. The Kabbalah explains that life is meant to be in the process of tikkun, meaning repair, fix, or reconstruct. It almost looked like tick-tock. Tikkun, meaning repair, fix, or reconstruct. So you came down here to actually experience the fall and the hurt, the pain, the degeneration, the all of that stuff to repair, fix, and reconstruct. By fixing the broken vessels, they can hold the light, receive the light. By fixing, you can hold the information, you can receive information. Message, I'm telling you what it is, baby. This shit get deep. My thoughts are not like your thoughts. Isaiah 55:8. Ein Sof is a distillation of the triple negation realization. The limitless light. Ein Sof is the manifest universe at its moment of differentiation as creation, and sees the creator manifest within his creation as Ra. So Ra is the beginning, the beginning of it all, right? Another way of looking at these veils from a more personal purview is to see the void as Ra, the limitless as Osiris, and the limitless light as Horus. So essentially, you got tricked into this, what they'll call demiurge energy, or this idea of this earth god called Ra, right? Or these, what they say in the Christian, Yaldabaoth and all of them, right? So now all of a sudden, cool. But from them came Osar, which is basically the limitless light. No, or Osar, which is the limitless light, and then Heru, which is the light. You feel me? So the limitless light is your subconscious mind or your spirit giving you plays, channels, downloads. You feel me? Channels, streams of consciousness, right? And close your eyes for 40 minutes without any music or anything, and your message will come. After that 20-minute distraction of the day energy, watch your answer will come to you in that last 20 minutes. You feel me? That's as simple as I can put it. You're going to be distracted for the first 20 minutes in meditation. Watch that light come at the end of that 10 to 15 minutes. Do a 40-minute meditation. Watch that light come at the end. A lot of people don't do 40-minute meditations. They stick with the 20. But that whole 20 was first distractory energy, baby. You feel me? Unless you can tap in quick. But majority of people, they still in the distractory energy of the world at first, right? Thinking about their boss, what they're going to eat, the struggles of the day and all of that stuff. You get past that 20 minutes, hit that 30, 40-minute mark, hell, hit that hour mark, nigga, channels, downloads, information on how to play this game. Just telling y'all what it is. This is a must. Okay, he says, another way of looking at these veils from a more personal purview is to see the void as Ra, the limitless as Osiris, as the first manifestation of God among mortals, although he is not a complete manifestation until he undergoes his resurrection. He was the first mediator to teach humans the ways of the God self divine through the mystery systems, Osiris, Osar. Horus, son of Osiris, is seen as the incarnation of Ra, as the solar logos, a warrior placed in our world to combat the negative forces. So boom, there you have it. So now that's you, Heru, John Connor, right? JC, you feel me? That's you. And you came with Osar, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you got our set, your intuition, your magic to run amok on this bitch. Yes, sir, family. Yes, sir. Love and appreciate y'all. Love and appreciate y'all. Until next time, y'all know what it is, family. Peace to the gods.